right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see from the title of this video, this is basic theory. We're going to be talking about triads and how to build them and where they come from. Let's go. So first and foremost, we need to know what a triad is, which is the makeup of 3 different notes, hence the name triad, tri meaning 3. So they can be played as a chord together, but we're going to be playing them separately today. But hey guys, real quick before we get into it, if you haven't visited the Bass Nation Academy by now, I strongly suggest you go do so. There's much more available at DaricBennett.com, including hours and hours of step-by-step tutorials that'll help guide you to that next level. On top of that, there's loads of topics and categories that we cover. There's even access to full interviews with some amazing bass players, as well as live stream webinars exclusively for members only. All right guys, so head over and check it out for simply no cost to you at all. You get a free 3-day trial to go ahead and poke around the site and see how it fits you. So links to the Bass Nation Academy can be found in the description below, and I'll also put some other links in there. I know you guys ask me a lot about what gear I use. I'll put those links down there as well. All right guys, so enough of that. You can either go check it out now or when you're done watching this video, on to the lesson. So the first triad, which is a major triad, is made up of the root note, the 3rd, and the 5th. So I'm playing in the key of C right now, which is C, the root, E, the 3rd, G, the 5th. Okay, so that's how you get a major triad. The next triad, which is a minor triad, is made up of the root, we're going to stay in C, minor 3rd, and the 5th. Okay, so the root being C, minor 3rd being E flat, then the 5th being G. So the only thing that changes between the major 3rd and the minor 3rd is the 3rd. The 5th stays the same. Major, minor, get it? So keep in mind guys, all of these different triads that we're playing, they're going to make a lot more sense once you pair them with a chord. So say if the chord is a minor chord or a major chord, we have to know exactly what chord tones to use when we're playing over that, or if we're creating a bass line or what have you. So if it's a major chord or minor chord, okay, so they're going to come in handy, just trust me. So the next triad that we're going to play is called an augmented triad, coming from the word augment, meaning to make greater or make bigger. So I'll show you exactly why it's called an augmented triad. So you have your root, you have your 3rd. Now here comes the augmented part. Usually with a major triad, you have your 5th. What we're going to do is raise the 5th 1/2 step or 1 note. So altogether you have 1, major 3, and sharp 5. Another way to play that is you can play the root, major 3, and come down on the G string and play that last sharp 5 on the G string 1st fret. It's an easier way to play it instead of stretching that far from the 2nd fret to the 6th fret. And the other cool thing about these triads is that you can play them as chords, and I'll show you exactly how that sounds when we're done. This is the last one. We're going to do a diminished triad. Diminished meaning make less or make smaller, and I'll show you exactly why they call this the diminished triad. So you have your root note, you have a minor 3rd, then you have another minor 3rd stacked on top of that. All right, so you're diminishing that 5th note. So usually the major will be the G, but now you have a G flat, and that's your diminished triad. So just a little overview guys, we have the major triad, which is 1, 3, 5, the minor triad, which is 1, flat 3, 5, the augmented triad, which is 1, major 3, sharp 5. Then the diminished triad, which is 1, flat 3, flat 5. And a good way to remember the augmented and the diminished triad is think of the augmented as stacked major 3rds. So you have C, your root note, a major 3rd from C is E, a major 3rd from E is G sharp, okay? And the diminished, think of that as stacked minor 3rds. So you have your root note, you have a minor 3rd from that, which is E flat, then a minor 3rd from that, which is G flat. All right, guys, so we're going to play through the 4 triads again, and that will be the end of the lesson. Make sure your notes are coming out clean, clear, and precise. Here goes the major triad, the minor triad, the augmented, the diminished, and those are your 4 triads. I'll see you guys in the next one.